So, what is going on, everybody? Hey, how you doing? This video is gonna not be a vlog as such. I'll probably do that a bit later. But today, this is going to be my thoughts on Pokemon X and or Y, because they're pretty much the same. But yeah, these are going to be my pretty much final thoughts until the new DLC comes out on the game. So yeah, I completed it. I've gone through the Elite Four, which I thought it was very easy. Like, it felt very easy. Like, I only managed to have 3 Pokemon faint on me the whole time. So that was my dear Axis, which is my Greninja, when I hit the champion. There was 2 that I had faint on me when I was doing... Oh, it's the one... If you're in... You come into the chamber, and it's not... It's the second door on the left-hand side of the screen. I forget which one that is, but that one I only had 2 Pokemon faint on me that time, and the rest of them I just wiped clean. I had no real issues with them. I thought that is kind of disappointing, because in past Pokemon games, so like take Black for example, I haven't completed Black 2 yet, but in Black, I genuinely found it difficult to get to the Elite Four then, like same with Platinum, Diamond, Pearl, like there was that challenge there to it. And I don't know necessarily if it's due to some of the changes that they've made to the game. So, for example, the type changes. I don't know if that plays a big deal, but I think one of the things that does play a big deal in it is the EXP share and how that works. Like, it's great that it splits your XP over your whole party, so everyone levels up together. But at the same time, I think that makes it so that your Pokemon are overpowered with Elite Four, so you can have a pretty much general balance on how they're going to work out. Because previously, you'd have to, power level the XP shares or put the XP on the part in front, your team member in front, and then swap that out so they get more XP, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. And so you'd have some say a step ladder. So one would be 90, 95, and kind of go with that as like random intervals or whatever. So that I think that because not everything is the same level, and everything can take on pretty much head on. And I felt disappointed in that. And like another negative I think I found, like there is not a lot of end game stuff. Like jumping back to Black 2, you had a bit more story stuff to deal with, but then you had the stadiums, which you could do those before, but if you wanted to grind and level up for online battles or whatever, you could do that. But also you could fight Cynthia, which is your leader from, I want to say, Diamond, Pearl, which was good because she was tough, super tough, and you had to work towards that as another goal you had to work towards. And you could also rebattle the previous gym leaders, because that would they would come and visit Cynthia and whatever. And you had a lot more exploration stuff to do, and I'm not getting that from this. I've only run into Moltres once, and that's the thing to do. I'll go run and find Moltres, and because they change the area. And then you've got, you can go and find Mewtwo, which I haven't done yet, which I'm working on this very second. But I'm kind of disappointed in that. But other than that, I think it was cool. Pokemon as a whole, I enjoyed it, because like from the get-go, like you can go watch my Pokemon Irks video, where I was going like, brrr, just word vomiting everywhere. It was great to see all the changes with the 3D, and everything just looks so smooth, looks so pretty, looks so beautiful. But also, the design on the gyms were cool, because like I think with the 3D, it gave them a lot more range to design more intricate and more stylized gyms. And like they kind of touched on that in the Black series. Like I remember when you were doing Drayden's gym or Iris's gym, yet in Black 2 anyway, you had to climb up the dragons, and the dragons would move their head and claws, and that was cool. And I think with now in X, the design on the gyms has just taken another step up, because there is the Psychic Gym, where you enter the gym, and it's just a room. This might be a longer video, I apologize, but it was just a room, and then to hit a certain step on a certain square, and you just kind of get transported into this kind of celestial realm, and you're walking on these platforms. It was just really cool to do and watch, and I would loved it for that reason. And the music as well is also great. So like your battle music, I like the changes in that. I like that you get XP for catching Pokemon. Like everything about the visuals was fantastic. I have no qualms about the visuals. The story, what story there was good for a Pokemon game. It's not black and white, but you know, I think in Black and White 2 they tried to lean too heavily on the story to carry it. So, but I think here they did well in keeping it like very loose, but still kind of interesting. You know, but yeah, it was definitely been a fun ride, and I'll definitely be playing it more when the new DLC comes out, whatever that entails. I'll be doing that. But yeah, those were my feelings on Pokemon X and or Y. I'll say my final thoughts until the new DLC comes out. But then, until then, yeah, I'll say thank you guys for watching. I would definitely pick this up if you're a fan of Pokemon and you not done so yet, because it's Pokemon. You're gonna have a blast no matter what. But even though they've switched things, but you can get past that. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching. Pick this game up, get a 2DS, because if you don't have the money for a 3DS, but get a 3DS, especially Pikachu one. And I will see you next time. And check out my other videos, like check out the Pokemon Ergs video if you want to see my word vomit. And D1 Radio next week Monday. 12 to 1, I did that today, but it'll be back next week Monday, and hopefully kind of get the audio posted up somewhere. And don't forget the Legend of Korra discussion that we had up on Yellowface from last week, so check that out. We may do another one this week about the new episode. And other than that, that's enough of me rambling. Goodbye, everybody.